one of the things that I want to address, your brain is this incredible supercomputer, and your self-talk is the program it will run. And if you say to yourself, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at remembering names, you won't remember the name of the next person you meet because you program your supercomputer not to, right? Henry Ford said, if you believe you can or believe you can't, either way, what? You're correct. And I always tell people, your mind is always eavesdropping on your self-talk. Your mind is always eavesdropping on your self-talk. So you want to keep it encouraging. So I want to share with you a few things that I do because you're learning these techniques, but if you say, am I really getting this? You're introducing doubt. Or if you're saying, I'm just not smart enough, or I just can't keep up, or everyone's getting this and I'm not, then it becomes self-fulfilling. So first way of changing this is just being aware. Self-awareness is a superpower, and I believe we have to audit our self-talk. We have to go through and maybe do an audit about our beliefs, right? Because where did they come from? When I was 9 years old, the teacher pointed to me and said, that's the boy with the broken brain. And I wasn't born with that idea, but all I remembered for years was I would say, I'm broken. Every time I did badly on an exam or a test or a book report, every time I wasn't picked for sports, which was very often, I would always say to myself, oh, it's because I have the broken brain. Because adults have to be very careful of their external words because they become a child's internal words. And so how do you overcome these negative beliefs? Those are your belief systems. It's not necessarily true you're not smart enough. It's not necessarily true that you're too old. It's not necessarily true that you have a horrible memory. So how do you overcome this? First, you need the self-awareness. And second, correct yourself. That's pretty easy to do, right? If you find yourself saying, I don't have a great memory, and you catch yourself, add a little word like yet at the end. I don't have a great memory yet, because the words we use affect our nervous system. It rewires our brain. Thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. Your thinking repetitively changes your biology, right? There's a biology to beliefs. So you want to be aware of that. And so you want to audit your thoughts. And here's the other thing. You don't have to believe everything you think. You do not have to believe every single thought that comes in your mind. We could always choose what we're saying to ourselves. We could choose what these words mean to us. And we could choose what we're gonna feel and how we're gonna act. A spell is like a magical spell. So the words we're using, it casts a spell. Sometimes we need to doubt our doubts and really believe our beliefs. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. Because in this lesson, I want you to really be conscious of this chatter, especially be that person for you. Your thoughts are programming your mind. So you want to keep it positive. Keep it honoring your real self, your limitless self. And that's really what it is. Sometimes finding yourself is not that difficult. Maybe it's just been buried, and sedated and muted by all the opinions and expectations of everybody else. That's why it helps to get quiet. Maybe do a little meditation, a little talk therapy, a little journaling, and learn who you really are. I believe that's part of life. Having the curiosity to know yourself, and part of it is your identity, your beliefs, your self-talk, and the other is having the courage to be yourself. And that's a whole different game. But while we're on this journey together, let's do it with grit and let's do it with grace. Do the best we can. It's never perfect. Thinking is good. Overthinking, want to be perfect, not so good. The goal, it's just progress, and it starts with our thoughts, because those thoughts are things. I'm your brain coach, Jim Kwik.